Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we will be talking about how some information from the Marathon ARG relates to and recontextualizes Marathon Durandal's lore. In the Marathon ARG, we learn the equanimity leaves Earth in 2794 bound for Pfhor to investigate the colony ship and the colony after comms stopped coming to Earth. In Marathon Durandal, several plot points involve Earth and mankind's fleet. First of all, a Pfhor ship is bound for Earth in 2811, filled with human survivors. This ship arrives on Earth after the Equanimity ship leaves, but before the Equanimity's 100-year voyage finished. By the time the Equanimity arrives on Pfhor, the Pfhor ship has probably already arrived at Earth. Therefore, the Equanimity's quest for answers were already answered on Earth, and humanity on Earth has encountered the only survivors of the attack on the Marathon. Before the Equanimity ship leaves, military ships are already said to be faster than other vessels. In the epilogue to Marathon Durandal, it's mentioned that a combined human and Pfhor fleet sacked the Pfhor homeworld in 2881, before the events of the new Marathon game. The military fleet arrives at the Pfhor homeworld and defeats the Pfhor there before the Equanimity even arrives on Pfhor. If the Pfhor are in the new Marathon game, and I hope they will be a remnant of the Pfhor Empire. This gives humanity decades to reverse engineer Pfhor FTL technology before the military fleet arrives at the Pfhor homeworld. This also could help explain how Traxxas ships seemingly leave Earth 80 years after the Equanimity left, and yet seemingly arrive around the same time. Traxxas' travel time implies that humanity has developed close to FTL technology. This opens up a distinct possibility. The 2800 UESC military fleet might eventually group up with the Equanimity ship. This would radically advance the technology of the UESC, advancing it by decades. These are the enemies of our mercenary runners. If a Pfhor remnant faction eventually arrives in the game, perhaps the UESC will be overwhelmed, or perhaps they will continue to have victories over the Pfhor. The Pfhor arriving could present a radical evolution of the game, making the world feel like a living world. On the flip side, this lore could explain why the Pfhor won't be in the game. Either way, Marathon is a universe full of aliens. New aliens could be invented, and pre-existing ones may appear in the game at some point. All of this may or may not apply depending on whether the new game is set in a unique timeline, or the timeline of Marathon Durandal.